Hi everyone, welcome back to Subject Bio 150. My name is Madam Tavasurya Ilangovan. Now we are in Chapter 4, Cell Cycle and Protein Synthesis. Let me explain first the learning outcomes of this chapter. There are a total of 6 learning outcomes for this chapter. At the end of this chapter, the students are expected to describe the basic principle and process of mitosis and meiosis, differentiate between mitosis and meiosis, differentiate the 3 DNA replication models, explain the semi-conservative of DNA replication, define the function of mRNA, tRNA, and ribosome, and then describe the process of protein synthesis. But today, we're only going to focus about the basic principle and process of mitosis and meiosis. Actually, the mitosis and meiosis are the types of cell division in which a cell divides to produce their daughter cells. Before we learn about the mitosis and meiosis, we should know some of the important aspects, such as key roles of cell division, cellular organization of the genetic materials, the chromosomes structure, and the types of cell division. All the living organisms begin their life from a single cell. The cell then grows and divides by a process called cell division. Cell division is very important to all the living organisms because it enables the organisms to produce their daughter cells, to ensure the continuity of their life, to increase the population, to renew and replace the dead cells, and also it enables the sexually reproducing organisms to develop from a single cell fertilized egg. Actually, there are two types of organisms, such as unicellular and multicellular organisms. Both types of the organisms also undergo the cell division. They depend on the cell division for the growth and the development, repair and replace the dead cells. Cell division is a process in which the nucleus of the cell divides to produce the daughter cells. Therefore, we should know the structure of the nucleus. Nucleus is a membrane-bound organelle that containing genetic materials or DNA of the eukaryotic organisms. Nucleus made up of chromosomes, and the chromosomes made up of DNA which tightly coiled around the histone proteins. All the DNA in a cell consists of the cell's genome. Prokaryotes and eukaryotes both also consist of DNA, but the prokaryotes consist of single long circular DNA molecule. However, the eukaryotes consist of a number of DNA molecules. Eukaryotic chromosomes made up of DNA. Eukaryotic chromosome consists of chromatin, a complex DNA and protein that condenses during cell division. The nucleus of human somatic cells have two sets of chromosomes. Total is 46 chromosomes. However, the human gametes, such as sperm and eggs, have half as many chromosomes as the somatic cells. Therefore, each of the gametes have 23 chromosomes. The somatic cells undergo the cell division by mitosis. However, the human gametes are reproductive cells which undergo the cell division by meiosis. This is the structure of the chromosome. Chromosome consists of two identical sister chromatids in which both of the sister chromatids attach at the point called centromere. Each of the sister chromatids classify into two segments, P-arm and Q-arm. P-arm is shorter than the Q-arm. Chromosome made up of DNA. Let's look at the structure of the DNA. DNA has the double helix structure with sugar and phosphate on the outside of the helix, forming the sugar-phosphate backbone of the DNA, while the nitrogenous bases are found in the center and hold the two strands together. Okay, as I said earlier, there are two types of cell division, such as mitosis and meiosis. Actually, the types of the cell determine the types of the cell divisions either by mitosis or meiosis. In next video, I will discuss further about the mitosis and meiosis. Thank you.